Hello everyone, this is English Tutor Hub official channel and welcome. In today's video, we're going to be looking at intensive pronoun, a complete guide for beginners. So let's get started. Intensive pronoun. An intensive pronoun is a pronoun used to intensify or emphasize its antecedent, noun or pronoun. What is an intensive pronoun? Intensive pronoun is a pronoun used to intensify or emphasize its antecedent, noun, or pronoun. Intensive pronouns end in self and selves. Intensive pronouns are used anywhere in a sentence. In the beginning, middle, and of the sentence. Intensive pronouns are also known as intensifiers or emphatic pronouns. Intensive pronouns are myself, yourself, yourselves, himself, herself, itself, themselves, ourselves. Intensive pronouns are contrasted with reflexive pronouns in the sense that the intensive pronouns are the additional modifiers that add emphasis to their antecedents, whereas reflexive pronouns are the essential pronouns that act as the direct objects of transitive active verbs. What is an antecedent noun or pronoun? How do we compare intensive pronouns with reflexive pronouns? Why intensive pronouns are additional and reflexive pronouns? Essential? Are the questions discussed in the video? This video covers intensive pronoun, meaning and definition. Intensive pronoun examples. Intensive pronoun versus reflexive pronoun. Intensive pronoun exercises. And frequently asked questions, intensive pronoun. Intensive pronoun, meaning and definition. What does an intensive pronoun mean? An intensive pronoun means a word used to intensify its antecedent, noun, or pronoun. What is the definition of an intensive pronoun? An intensive pronoun is defined as a pronoun that ends in self or selves and is used to place an emphasis on its antecedent, noun, or pronoun. According to the definition and meaning, we can define intensive pronoun as follows. A. An intensive pronoun is a type of pronoun. B. An intensive pronoun emphasizes an antecedent, noun, or pronoun. An intensive pronoun is also known as intensifier. D. An intensive pronoun ends in self or selves. E. An intensive pronoun is an adverbial. F. An intensive pronoun is contrasted with a reflexive pronoun. G. Intensive pronouns include myself, yourself, yourselves, himself, herself, itself, themselves, ourselves. An intensive pronoun can be used anywhere in the sentence, before or after the nouns, or pronouns they emphasize or after objects at the end of a sentence. Intensive pronoun examples in sentences. A. I myself did it. B. She wrote the assignment herself. C. Need to do it yourself. D. They themselves went to the market. E. We ourselves need to do that. F. He himself wrote it. How to identify an intensive pronoun? As intensive pronouns have the same as the reflexive pronouns do, you can easily get confused when learning intensive pronouns. Here are some of the best tips on how you can identify an intensive pronoun. Number one, an intensive pronoun intensifies its antecedent. An intensive pronoun places a strong emphasis on its antecedent noun or pronoun. Number two, an intensive pronoun can be removed without affecting the meaning. As an intensive pronoun plays the role of an adverbial, it can be left out from a sentence without changing its meaning. Number three, an intensive pronoun can be used anywhere in a sentence. It can be used in the beginning, middle, or end of a sentence. Intensive pronoun versus reflexive pronoun. Here are the similarities and differences between reflexive and emphatic pronouns. Number one, both reflexive and intensive pronouns same in form. The forms taken by both reflexive and intensive pronouns are the same. That is, myself, yourself, or yourselves. Himself, herself, itself, themselves, ourselves, and oneself act as both reflexive and intensive pronouns. For example, he bought himself a book, so this is reflexive. He himself bought a book, this is intensive. Number two, both reflexive and intensive pronouns with respective antecedents. Both reflexive and intensive pronouns are used when the subject and the object of a sentence are the same. For example, this is right, he bought himself a book. Wrong, he bought herself a book. Right, he himself bought a book. Wrong, he herself bought a book. Number three, the roles of reflexive and intensive pronouns are different. Reflexive pronouns receive the actions performed by the subject, whereas intensive pronouns emphasize the antecedents. For example, John cut himself, so this is reflexive. John himself did it, intensive. Frequently asked questions or facts, intensive pronoun. What is an intensive pronoun? An example? An intensive pronoun is a pronoun used to intensify, emphasize its antecedent noun or pronoun. Intensive pronouns end in self and selves. Intensive pronouns are used anywhere in a sentence, in the beginning, middle, or end of the sentence. Intensive pronouns are also known as intensifiers or emphatic pronouns. Intensive pronouns are myself, yourself, himself, herself, itself, themselves, ourselves. Intensive pronoun meaning. What does an intensive pronoun mean? An intensive pronoun means a word used to intensify its antecedent, noun or pronoun. What's the difference between reflexive and intensive pronouns? Intensive pronouns are contrasted with reflexive pronouns in the sense that the intensive pronouns are the additional modifiers that add emphasis to their antecedents, whereas reflexive pronouns are the essential pronouns that act as the direct objects of transitive active verbs. That's all for this video about intensive pronoun, a complete guide for beginners. Thanks for watching, and if you've enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing to English Tutor Hub official channel for more content like this. Bye! See you next time.